Actually, my first boyfriend was the boy next door. When I was like 13 or 14 years old. Yeah, the summer I turned 14.
And he lived next door.
Yeah.
Is he cute?
He was cute enough, I guess.
Can I just ask a serious question?
Yeah.
Okay. The serious question is, you're a producer on this as well.
Mhm.
And can you talk a little about, because you were originally just going to star in it, and what about this made you want to produce it as well?
Well, no, it wasn't. When it came to us, we got it made, so we produced it with Blumhouse. They're the ones who got us the financing for it, and it was just the character for me was something that seemed a perfect fit for right now. I really could relate, and I think a lot of people can relate to what she's been through, what she's going through, men and women. Being at that point in your life where your relationship kind of falls apart and you're kind of left feeling with that sense of worthlessness and like you don't belong anywhere and that everything you thought was true is not. And I think that's something that at the base of Claire's character is very, very understandable. People can understand it. They can understand making a mistake in a moment like that.
Ready?
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi. You had What to Expect When You're Expecting in 2012.
Yes.
And Parker in early 2013. But
Yes.
you had no movies in 2014. And
Right.
you have 2 movies coming up this year.
Yes.
You have,
So unpredictable.
yeah. Were you itching to get back on the screen, and why this project more than any other?
I think for me, it's just about what feels right at the time. And I was very in music land last year in 14. And then, I'm always thinking about all of it. And then certain things kind of take precedent at different times. And I kind of go with my gut and with what feels right at the time. And after I finished, while I was working on my album, I started working on this project. We found this script and started developing it with the writer. And it just seemed like the right time to do it. It came together very quickly, as sometimes projects do that are meant to happen. Just felt like the right thing at the right time. And, I'll do 2 movies this year. I'll do a series this year. I'll do Idol this year. I'll do a lot of different things this year, that we already have planned. And I don't know. Again, I just kind of go with what feels right at the time.
And this project in particular, because you like the script or you like the team that came through?
I like the script. Actually, my producing partner, I kind of had a vision of me doing a role like this. And I think she kind of manifested it into being and found it and through our agency and was like, I really think this would be a good next project for you. And we just took it on and championed it and got it made. And got it made, like I said, micro budget, $4 million, 25 days, super intense. Never had done a film like that in my career. That was the first time we did that. But it was very liberating as an artist because it made me realize I can make whatever movie I want like this. Material is what kind of matters. Like, do I feel like doing this at this time? And not waiting for a big studio to greenlight something or hire you as an actress. It really is very empowering. I think it's just a new day, a new time in the kind of trajectory of artists that we have more power in that way than we've ever had before.
Hi, Jada. First of all, sorry for the question that I'm about to ask.
Okay.
You
have to start that way.
Yeah, sorry. Like you said, this is a character that you have never played like that before. And you were like really hot on that scene with Ryan. Just wondering, there is no double in this scene. It was you.
Yeah.
Yes. How was the chemistry doing that scene? How it looks so natural.
That's our job, is to make everything look natural. You know what I mean? And so that it felt that way is great. They're always uncomfortable. It's a very vulnerable position to be in. And, it's not something you ever get used to as an actress, I don't think. But it's hard to bare your soul emotionally sometimes. So, it's difficult. They're difficult scenes to do. But at the end of the day, the triumph is in, like you said, this was a very important scene in this film. So that if that scene didn't work, the rest of the film doesn't work, because that's the moment that they share together. And if it wasn't intense, passionate, real enough, then the rest of the movie doesn't make any sense. So I'm glad that it was something that people were responding to.
Jay, I've always wondered where you get all that energy, because you have never stopped. I think you took maybe a little break, and you're doing a book. If you're not in the studio, you are living the life, and you still living the life.
Yes.
Well, enjoying life for what you want.
I do. I'm in a good place in my life right now. I love what I do, and I'm just one of those people who has a lot of energy and can work very long hours. And if I'm inspired or passionate about something, I don't really think about time. I don't. I just keep going. And then, as time has gone on, I've learned to take better care of myself, which is why I think I'm in the best time of my life right now, is because I've become more aware of that. As when you're younger, you don't realize you have limitations and realize that you are the one who has to take care of yourself. Nobody else is going to do it for you. And so with all of that time, maturity, and realizations, I'm in a much better place to be the best that I've ever been and to continue growing as a person and as an artist.
Speaking to the business side, to the producer side, we see a lot of independent films being made right now, and then the giant blockbuster. Do you find that it's harder to make a medium budget film right in this time frame or time period?
Absolutely. The business changes all the time. We're in that moment where it's like you said, it's big franchises. Big, kind of computer-made movies and action films and those type of things, the Avengers and all this kind of stuff, which I love. Or it's somebody trying to get some little story made or some little fun movie made that, the studios can't make $1 billion on, and that's just the nature of our business right now. And I think it's fine. I think what you realize is it's not about financial success as an artist, and I think a lot of actors and actresses and producers and writers and people in the business, the creatives in the business realize that it's not about that. Yeah, we all want to be successful, but we all just want to create, and we want to tell the stories, and we want to continue creating the opportunities to be able to continue making, doing what we love. So at the end of the day, I feel like it's a win-win, for everybody to be able to make these independent films.
Hi, Ms. Lopez. I really enjoyed this movie.
Thank you.
I loved it. It was so much fun to watch and very entertaining. And the audience I saw it with was loving it. They were applauding and laughing and screaming and clapping.
It is funny at times.
And
It's not funny. Yeah.
But obviously you're dealing with some serious subject matter.
Absolutely.
As an actress and as a producer, was that the intent of the film, to make something that was fun that the audience
Yes,
was going to
we
enjoy?
knew we were making a popcorn thriller. We knew that. That doesn't mean that you don't want it to have themes that resonate with everybody, or else it just doesn't matter. Then you're just making a bad movie. That wasn't the intention. The intention was to make a fun popcorn thriller that made people feel something, made you root for the main character. And I think we do, and I think at the base of it, there's a broken family. And it's about that family coming back together through this terrible thing that happens. And that's, for me, what it was always about, her being broken in the beginning and finding the strength and realizing that her family is worth saving. Where at the beginning she's not sure, do I go back with him, do I not, is it the right thing for me, is it not? And realizing that their family is worth everything and that that's the most important thing in life. And you fight to that till the death.
Hi, Jennifer. I'm wondering, both you and Ryan are dancers, and I'm wondering if you guys had any behind-the-scenes dance-offs to kind of break the ice.
Yes, all the time. We were battling constantly.
What kind of things did you do to break the ice before, some of the more intense scenes?
I don't know, we had a great relationship. Me, Ryan, John Corbett, even Ian, we had a great time together. And again, in being so intense, being 25 days, and knowing we had so much to accomplish in each day, was sometimes looking at the call sheet like, how the hell are we gonna do this all in one day, you know? We had to be a real team. And so we did have fun, and we did have great communication. It was always kind of like, I'm gonna do this, you're gonna do this, how do you do it? This is how I see it, what do you think? Okay, well, let's try that next time. It was just lots of that, where sometimes when you have more time, everybody's kind of on their own. They come to it with their point of view, you come to it with your point of view, you're not as communicative, you're kind of holding things close to the vest. We had no time for that type of bullshit, to be honest. We just had to go for it. Hi.
Congratulations on the film.
Thank you.
I had just one question. You've played women that have felt vulnerable and a little bit weaker, but you've also played women who are much more of a badass and kick-ass and
Right.
you know, do all that kind of stuff. This was kind of a mix because at the
Yeah.
end she, you know,
She has to find it.
yeah, exactly. For you, what is easier to play and what is actually what do you prefer? Maybe what you prefer is not the easiest, but I don't know. Which one do you prefer and which one's the easiest for you?
I prefer romantic comedies. They're just fun. That's a fun set. You're just seeing how silly you can make things and how, you know, and they're romantic, and I'm a hopeless romantic as well. So I really enjoy doing that kind of stuff. But as far as the type of acting, like being more dramatic or being more tough or being more vulnerable, it's all the same. It's all about trying to find the reality in the moment, you know, making it real, making it feel like, you know, I'm constantly reminding myself, okay, your best friend just died. Okay, if you walked in and saw this, what would that be like? And then all of a sudden I have this high-pitched scream that I've never heard myself do. Do you know what I mean? And that's when I know I'm tapping into something real. But that's what it's about. It's just about the moment. All of it's fun as an actor and exhausting, to be honest. Really, really exhausting on your emotions sometimes, but fun when you feel like you've done it well.
Last question. Hi, Jennifer.
Yeah.
So in this movie, you deal with a scary stalker.
Mhm.
You're obviously a beautiful woman. Have you ever dealt with something like this?
I've never had an obsessed, I mean, I've had people kind of obsessed with me, but not like obsessed in a dangerous, scary way. But yeah, no, thank God, I've never had to deal with anything like that. Yeah.
On that note, thanks very much.
I love that.